come out. But
potentially, but
I think Zamba's very confident. I think
Yeah.
Zamba is confident that his Dark Pit can do the work. Let's see what it can do against LeoN, who's been on quite the roll. I mean, the amount of momentum that he's carrying, especially from the Pharaoh win, is a lot.
yeah, that's true. I mean,
I can't believe I'm working
sorry,
at Dark Pit.
my brain's not functioning right now.
Dark
But
Pit Bowser winners finals.
one
Now,
odd. I mean, yo, we got Poco versus EO at home. It feels like, you know what I mean? Like, truly in some TC&J fashion, we got, you know, the mid tier, you know,
jeez.
mid off here, and it's great. I mean, LeoN and Zamba playing incredibly so far. Both of these players, I believe, have only dropped one game this entire tournament.
That's crazy.
LeoN, Pataya took him to game 3, and then Snoggy took a game off Zamba and winner semis.
Right.
And I mean, here we go, man. It's
Footstool to the
Yo,
down air
footstool.
doesn't kill either.
Dang, that
All
was.
right, there you go.
It probably should have killed.
Yeah, you can't really start going for those orbitars to be able to recover, especially with the command grab
Yeah,
like that.
for
It's super
sure.
unsafe.
Yeah, but I will
man.
say, nevertheless, I mean, it is looking very solid for LeoN, who is just storming his way through this game. I mean, you have a lot of combos as Pit, but the multi-hits are kind of hard to hit sometimes. And, I mean, as we're seeing, whenever you're, like, not consistently winning neutral, it's just so hard to play against LeoN.
No, genuinely. And that backer going to take that stock. Dude, we are seeing LeoN being unstoppable.
Yeah, no, he's not going Dark Pit game 2.
Nope.
He is not.
Unstoppable force right there, LeoN.
Yep.
Hey, man, 3 stock in under 2 minutes?
Listen,
Take
the
those.
Dark Pit was not the immovable object we thought it was.
Nah.
But honestly, like, I mean, his Dark Pit's been really good for, like, the entire rest of the tournament. It's just that, like, you have to be really good at Dark Pit if you want to play, like, that matchup.
You also just have to go with what you know against a character like Bowser. I feel like there's going to
Yeah.
be more of a campy game now. I think there's going to be a lot more of Zamba trying to maybe take more control.
I don't know. I feel like the punishes you can get with Rob are, like, simply, like, ridiculous. Like, especially against a big body like Bowser, you can get crazy, like, you know, you can get the edge guards with the down airs, you know. If LeoN isn't mixing up his timings correctly, I mean, a free down air could potentially be on the horizon, as well as, like, a free side B, obviously.
Is it bad that I missed the Dark Pit already? Nah.
Dang, you are...
I'm not hating. I'm just saying. It was a nice Dark Pit.
Yeah, no, it was a very nice Dark Pit, I will say. It was a nice little change of pace. You know, we normally see, like, we have a good idea of what the meta is at the top level at New Jersey, but so the Dark Pit's a little nice change, but I mean, we're going back to the Rob. Doesn't seem to be doing him that many more favors, though, since LeoN is just, like, really leveled up right now. He is, like, talk about someone that's locked in.
Yeah,
I mean,
once he takes that lead, it just looks like there's just, like, he doesn't look back at all. Like,
Yeah.
even if I don't think I've seen him at a deficit at all. Like, this entire time that he's been on stream,
Yeah.
which is crazy to say. And
Yeah,
not a
for
lot of
real.
players can say that.
Yeah, we for real have not seen something like that in a minute. And, I mean, it is looking so good for LeoN, who just, again, like, he just, when it comes to these Bowser plays, they just know. You know what I mean? They somehow just know where you're going to go. They know how much time they have to punish certain attacks. Even with Rob, that seems to have, like, lagless attacks, he was able to punish the gyro throw right there.
And then throw it back.
And throw it back.
Pause.
And it's a college stream. All right, let's relax. Oh wow!
Going for the dash attack, or maybe the down tilt, but gets punished with that.
LeoN, I mean, we know he's very relaxed, but he's not playing in a relaxed manner, man. We know how aggressive he can play, and again, like, we talk about controlled chaos, knowing exactly where to go, how to space perfectly.
Why did that almost kill, man?
In these little milliseconds, and I mean, yeah, it's that move's strong.
Down throw, yep.
Down throw for the damage. Yep. I feel like everyone, like, we have to point that out every single time someone does a down throw with Bowser. It's like specifically like they're doing it for the damage.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And speaking of damage already dealt. Up tilt gonna take that game. Number 2, by the way. And now Zamba has 3 games to be able to claw back and maybe go into grands. But LeoN right now looking like there's no stopping.
Dominant.
Dominant is an understatement for what we are seeing right
Yeah.
now. I think that doesn't really explain what is going on. It doesn't explain the entire picture whatsoever. But we're going to go back to PS2, I believe. And
Yeah.
Zamba's got to maybe.
I'm gonna go back to the Rob, right?
Yeah, you kind of have to.
I mean, this is your bread and butter. This is what people know you for, the Zomba. You have an entire move named after yourself.
You also have a Genesis win.
Exactly, like it's,
you know who doesn't? LeoN.
I mean, LeoN got some crazy. He got some crazy wins though. I mean, let's not sleep on LeoN.
Oh
he
yeah,
definitely,
no. Imagine if he went more international, dude. Ooh.
He has an established legacy here in the tri-state scene. So
notoriously one of the best Bowsers in the world.
Yeah, I mean, Zamba is starting off pretty well. Seems like he's definitely adapting. Trying to slow the game down just a little bit, trying to establish that space. We see he's running away with the gyro, so
what a background.
Turns out you were kind of right that the goal is to slow the game down. This sort of breakneck speed that LeoN operates at.
Bowser especially, because Bowser is very, very quick and not a lot of people understand that. I love that, just waiting for the mash and then punching with that jab from LeoN.
Yeah, and then little patient little grab, getting some damage off, just charging the gyro again. Slowing the game down just a tad, you know, still pretty fast-paced game. A lot of hits going back and forth, but even just having a couple more seconds to sit back in neutral and really understand the movement of what's going on, like, it can make the difference, and it's making a difference here. Yeah,
just sitting back, just not letting these nairs hit, because nair has been such an integral move for LeoN's neutral, especially recovering. And speaking of integral for your neutral, that up air does so much damage. It can also kill. Looking for that right hook.
Yeah, looking for the right hook slammer. I mean, it's
shades of Canelo Alvarez.
It's looking really tough. I mean, LeoN looking very mortal right now. Something that we have not said pretty much this entire stream. You know, maybe besides like when you played Bataya, but I don't believe that was on stream. But
yeah, that wasn't on stream. But gets the up air, doesn't kill.
Dang. I mean, I will say LeoN. I mean, I say he's looking very mortal, but I mean, living to 230. I mean, that's kind of immortal behavior.
Oh yeah, totally. And that's just Bowser for you.
Oh, here we go, though. Oh, messes up the input. Yeah, trying to get the Z grab, right?
Yup. The Z drop into the gyro again, and then the roto arms.
Yeah.
But I mean, again, if you miss it once, that's fine. Miss it twice, maybe you got to start thinking. Like, maybe you got to start being concerned.
Oh, look at the gyro combo that LeoN did himself there.
Like the. That's what a lot of people don't understand. It's like literally you kind of have to pick up your opponent's projectiles, like Diddy Kong, for example, with like banana.
Yeah.
People don't understand that if you don't pick it up, you're gonna lose.
Oh,
no tech, gets the fair, no
yeah,
jump.
It's looking really. Oh, okay, good mash right there, quicking it up so that he could get faster recovery.
Smart. Gets the down throw.
But it's probably gonna be. Oh yeah, he wanted to up smash, but LeoN. These top players can mash really hard. It's kind of worrying. I mean, we've seen what happens to other players, but it seems like their hand health was fine. So.
Oh yeah. No carpal tunnel for these guys just yet.
Yeah, not just yet. Hand injuries are serious though. Oh
what
wow. Hey, you know what's so serious, man? That conversion right there.
That's wild.
That's
the landing up air into the up smash. You don't see that often. But with Rob, you see a lot of Robs just go for the bread and butter. But nah, Zomba willing to exit his comfort zone and just get those kinds of kills. You kind of have to do that against LeoN because it's a big character. It's a heavy, right? So you're gifted more opportunities to be able to get combos like that and kind of experiment, seeing like, oh, if this works, hey, I might go for it again. But it could be a one-time thing. It could be a multiple-time thing. Only time will tell as Zomba finds his way back, finally on the board with one game.
One on the board. We have a set now. We're getting the counter pick. 2 small battlefield.
This is a good pick.
Yeah, good pick. I mean, very good for both characters, but again, kind of goes off of vibes of just like I was talking about with this earlier, where it's like sometimes, you know, the stages aren't as volatile as something like Melee, right? Where you get like Puff on Dreamland and like you're cooked. You know what I mean? For example, or you get like Marathon FD against Fox. It's not that case. Oh, also by the way, Zamba is completely destroying LeoN as I'm talking about this. Not even allowing me to focus on the point I'm trying to make. Absolute domination right there on that stock.
Uh-oh, the misinputs. It's starting.
Oh my goodness.
It's starting. That misinput to start the start of the worst right now for LeoN.
I'm trying to get to my point, but Zamba keeps going with these crazy combos and it's just non-stop action.
Yeah.
That's why commentating can be hard sometimes. It's got so much stuff going on that you have to keep in track with.
Yeah. Yeah, LeoN struggling really. Finally gaining stage control, right? But Zamba finds his way back, just gets the roll, gets the up tilt.
Dude, what has happened between game 2 and then like now?
Adaptation, warm up, really.
Yeah, the adaptation has truly been crazy. Again,
nice.
slowing things. I mean, now, because he originally slowed the game down in his favor, right?
Yeah.
Not allowing him to get these like reckless, you know, options punished, you know what I mean? Now we're seeing it really, you know, go faster.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He's quickening up the pace because he understands that LeoN is going to adapt to that slow style of play that Zamba did at the beginning. And so mixing up, you know, when you are aggressive, when you're passive is really, really important to be able to beat players like LeoN, really, who adapt really quickly. Yeah,
it's a mental back and forth that really makes these top player matchups so interesting. And what I was going to say about specifically the stage is that, like, when there isn't as much of like a dichotomy between stages, oftentimes it can literally just be the vibes of like how a player is playing. You know what I mean?
Totally, yeah.
This smaller space, LeoN might have initially thought like, oh, I'm going to close the gap and not give him the space. I'm not going to give Zamba the space to breathe.
Yeah.
But Zamba's actually doing the opposite. You know, he's the one putting on all the pressure with this smaller stage. But just as I say that, LeoN is starting to make things quite interesting.
Yep. Waiting for that Bowser Bomb. Doesn't get that down air to spike, because if it did, that definitely would have been stock, and that would have been set. Gets that. Look for the up tilt. Gets the up air.
Yeah, it's not going to KO, but it's going to get quite a bit of chip. It's going to be a little bit. Yeah, it's going to be A, actually.
Never mind.
Oh, wow.
I lied, guys.
Wow.
I'm a fake fan. But nah, there you go.
That's going to be it, man. We're going to a game 5.
Woof. This is what you expect from both these guys. Yeah, Zamba has finally warmed up that Rob. Yeah. And now you're seeing that matchup kind of being checked right now by Zamba.
It's looking so much better for Zamba right now. I mean, obviously, the Dark Pit didn't work out game 1. Game 2 was a pretty decisive victory in the favor of LeoN. But Zamba starts out the potential reverse sweep by taking his time, giving him an extra. Bro, come on. No, it's not you. I'm mad at the game. Whenever like Town City music or like Pokemon Stadium 2 music plays on Small Battlefield, I get mad. It's a weird paradoxical moment. It just doesn't feel right.
Yeah, like, why is it here and not there?
It's very Twilight Zone-esque.
No, literally. You know? Speaking of zone, looks like Zamba's in that zone right now. Just in his groove, gets that down throw, reads that jump, gets the up air.
He's gotten so many grabs, bro.
What
a snipe. He's sniping everything.
He had that, though. He had that.
That's fine, though, because this is a big lead. Oh, but he's going to respond with that grab.
Yeah, the landing up there to be able to shield poke is pretty good. Not going to get that up smash.
I like that up smash a lot because it directly reads the fact that that landing there is such a good option, but Zamba knows better than to not just recklessly spam it like a elite smash kind of player. He is going to be drifting and spacing it well. So
speaking of elite smash, yeah, that whirling fortress finally coming out from LeoN to
we honestly haven't seen that much up B, which I guess makes sense because of how safe Rob's attacks are on shield, to where you can't even counter it with the up B. But I feel like you at least want to give it a try for when Zamba doesn't immediately shield or dodge after hitting you with the safe option.
Speaking of safe option, that's fair. Just you can throw out one fair, and then if they air dodge, you can wait and throw it out again. That's the beauty of Rob right there.
Right, Rob has so many extremely safe moves. The frame data, you got the tools of a zoner character, but the frame data of like a boxer, like a really enclosed, like rush down kind of character. So you can do a little bit of both here, and in this game 5, Zamba's doing a little bit of everything, but LeoN is staying afloat.
Yeah, it brings up the point that you're talking about, just like the vibes of the stage, where
the vibes.
At one point, PS2 was a bigger stage, so Zamba was very comfortable with slowing down the pace and just camping. But now you're on small battlefield, it's a smaller stage, so now you're kind of forced to approach. And when you approach like that with those down tilts and gets the trip, man, that down smash is going to take that stock. And all of a sudden, Zamba clawing his way back to a reverse 3-0.
Oh, and here is the potential edge guard, able to get 36% from it, so pretty decent amount of extra credit, if not for anything. Oh, and here comes even more combos. This is where you really start to see, like, Bowser is such a large specimen.
It's also difficult to come back from here because now you're in disadvantage. Goes for that Bowser Bomb to recover. Really only one option there. Not a lot of landing options, of course. There's a good option. Gets that side B. Not going to take that stock just yet. But LeoN able to shield, looking for that Bowser Bomb himself. Nope, just going to come back.
Yeah, it's
what
okay.
A parry.
Really good parry.
Last stock, game 5.
But it's last stock, game 5. Huge lead for Zamba, but it's nothing impossible to come back from. I mean, that 2-piece did 38% damage. So just to illustrate just how much you can come back, but it might be too little too late.
Yeah.
As Zamba's going to punch his ticket into winner's side of Grand Finals.
What a recovery from those first 2 games, right?
Yeah.
We saw the Dark Pit. It just didn't work out, and Zomba was like, yeah, that's fine. I understand that my Dark Pit, not to say it isn't there yet, because it is. It genuinely is really, really good. Maybe just not at the upper echelon yet.
Yeah.
And I think that was a learning lesson, you know, for Zomba. Now he's just going to stick with the Rob. Should it be LeoN? I think if he gets LeoN again in Grand Finals, he's going to go with
Rob, yeah.
But if it's someone else, I think
I wouldn't be surprised if he still went Dark Pit game 1 anyways.
I can't blame him.
Just to try it out. Listen, he seems to be a big believer in Dark Pit, so I respect it. But yeah, it feels like everything that could go wrong did go wrong during this game 1. Zomba giving up during that last stock, just being like, it's not worth it at this point. And
yeah.
Even this game 2, Zomba just kind of, I mean, trying to slow it down here, but just overwhelmed by the speed of a character like Bowser.
Yeah, totally. And a lot of it just came down to Zomba kind of getting choked out, really, by LeoN. And again, that fair is just such an important move that Bowser has to approach, and it kills. Like again, it acts like Cloud Fair. It's super safe on shield, hits below stage. The hitbox hits behind you. So there's so much about that you have to respect. And again, a character like Bowser, you just have to respect. But when you're Rob, you don't care about respect. You can just do whatever the heck you want, and it works. Like you saw with that up tilt into the up air.
The amount of up tilt up airs we saw during those last couple of games was like
every single
really
time.
like insane.
And the landing up airs too into a shield poke into the up smash as well. Like you can see that Zomba is well versed in this matchup. Maybe he's played LeoN a few times too much to be able to get that. And yeah, LeoN fought valiantly, but I think once Zomba started rolling with his Rob, it was just lights out.
Yeah, for sure. It was looking really good for Zomba as that set began to progress. Like Zomba just really, again, we're seeing all these combos come out and stuff that he wasn't able to do before because LeoN was often, beating him to the punch or like overwhelming him with fast approaches.
Yeah.
Zomba able to stay poised within that and then respond with these quicker attacks, the insane frame data that we know that this character has.